The first of 5 Iranian oil tankers heading to Venezuela to help ease fuel shortages entered the country's waters, encountering no immediate signs of U.S. interference amid a diplomatic standoff. Amid heightened tensions over what Venezuelan authorities described as threats from the United States, the oil vessel Fortune officially entered Venezuela's exclusive economic zone (EEZ) at about 7:30 p.m. local time, 11:30 Greenwich Mean Time on Saturday, according to the shipping tracker Tanker Tracker. The first Iranian tanker reached the Venezuelan coasts, the Iranian embassy in Venezuela said in a Twitter post. Grateful to the Bolivarian armed forces for escorting them. Venezuelan state television showed images of a Navy ship and aircraft preparing to meet it. The government of President Nicolas Maduro had pledged the military would escort the tankers once they reached the EEZ. Fortune was heading to the El Palito refinery in Puerto Cabello in northern Carabobo state, according to state television. The rest of the Iranian ships, the Forest, Petunia, Faxon and Clavel, are expected to arrive in the coming days. The shipments have caused a diplomatic standoff between the U.S., Iran and Venezuela, which are both under harsh U.S. economic sanctions. Washington was reportedly considering measures in response. The shipment would be an example of how the Iranian regime taking the wealth of the Iranian people and wasting in Venezuela on Maduro, said Brian Hook, the U.S. Special Representative for Iran. The U.S. recently beefed up its naval presence in the Caribbean for what it said was an expanded anti-drug operation. Pentagon spokesman Jonathan Hoffman said on Thursday he was not aware of any operations related to the Iranian vessels. Mohammad Marandi, a professor at the University of Tehran, said the United States has no right to dictate how two nations conduct their business. What is important is that these are trade ties between two sovereign countries, and the regime in Washington is in no position to dictate terms to the international community. Marandi. Iran is not a weak country like countries within the EU that bow down to the United States when it makes it mad. Sending 5 ships is a big message, it wasn't just 1 or 2, so the Iranians did that both to give support to the Venezuelan people to prevent them from suffering, and also in an act of defiance to U.S. hegemony. Venezuela has been locked in a political crisis for more than a year, with the U.S. and more than 50 other countries